Hello, Dr. Mashita. I am Chang Yong and my matrix number is 277920. And I'm going to present my individual assignment now. The topic that I'm going to present is what is interest group and how it influences government decision making. Political involvement encompasses a wide variety of events wherein individuals form and share their views about the world and how it will be run, as well as attempt to influence and form actions within impact their wellness. One of the methods to involve with political participation is through interest group. People who have awareness about politics may participate in politics by interest group, which are a good approach. For example, Tea Party demonstrations enable people around the nation to express their disappointment with federal policies and power. Interest groups had a quite major impact on certain key decisions since long time. These interest groups are highly mobilized parties with a specific purpose in mind. They advocate within different stages of government to have their priorities preserved and new legislation enacted which will benefit their goals. Interest groups have end political parties, therefore instead, political parties seek to produce government, whereas interest groups want to dominate them. In the international system, interest groups play as one of the significant international actors. This is because political parties are becoming more widely oriented. Next, I'm going to presenting about the concept and definitions of interest group. An interest group is a local advocacy organization whose goal is to affect the government policy intentionally or unintentionally. This organization is attempting to influence government decisions as much as possible. Interest groups are associations of people who seek to enhance policy agenda which are split and allocated between its members. Moreover, interest groups can be thought of as middlemen between the government and the general people. Through a network of contacts, these organizations establish connections with the government's decision-making structure. The action of impact happens through various media, and a lot of people think that interest groups appear as being the most effective means of communicating their views to the three branches of government. There are 5 categories of interest group which can be classified: ideological, public, economic, social, and governmental interest group. The first one, ideological interest group, promote at once conservative and liberal philosophies, mostly through research and advocacy. Second one, public interest group, fight for the common good. And the third one, economic interest groups' goals are to address all aspects of the economy. Finally, social interest group focus on people's characteristics, whereas governmental interest group seek to seize over the administration's programs and expenditures. In this slide, I will be explaining about how the interest group influence the government decision making. Basically, the major motive of interest group is to effect government administration through lobbying upon their behalf. To attain their objective, they will employ a variety of strategies. Lobbying a state official such as legislator is among the strategies employed by the interest group. This strategy enables interest group to transmit or convey their voice and ideas to legislators, wholly or in part. Aside from that, interest group regularly observe government operations and policies before disseminating info to the people. They try to overturn legislations that are discrimination to their viewpoints. As a result, it is fairly rare for particular areas to be rejected when members of Congress offer a proposal to increase air quality even though such fields require additional pollution standard precautions. Furthermore, interest groups commonly seize over economic system to maximize their own profits. In particular cases, interest group aims are to limit the amount of money allocated to a single plan or project. In addition, interest groups perform as monitors, regularly checking the actions of parliament, the court, and the administrations to safeguard their members' common good. For instance, analyzing the polling results of members of Congress and categorizing them based on their performance. Lastly, interest groups can help the government to do certain responsibilities more efficiently. Some interest groups engage in social events. To summarize, citizens may become more politically active by joining interest groups. There are many methods for interest groups to impact or influence the decision maker for the purpose of gain benefit for their own goals. Interest groups definitely straight away or indirectly give a significant impact on government decisions. This situation affects decisions makers are unable to reject or not taking serious considerations of their opinions because interest groups are generally favored by the public. That's all from my presentations. Thank you for listening.